The power of music, how it can benefit health. I think music in itself is healing, American musician Billy Joel once said. It's an explosive expression of humanity. It's something we are all touched by. No matter what culture we're from, everyone loves music. Most of us would wholeheartedly agree with this statement, and it is this universal bond with music that has led researchers across the globe to investigate its therapeutic potential. We have such a deep connection to music because it is hardwired in our brains and bodies, said Barbara Els. We can all think of at least one song that, when we hear it, triggers an emotional response. It might be a song that accompanied the first dance at your wedding, for example, or a song that reminds you of a difficult breakup or the loss of a loved one. Senior advisor of policy and research at the American Music Therapy Association told Medical News Today. The elements of music, rhythm, melody, etc. are echoed in our physiology, functioning and being. Given the deep connection we have with music, it is perhaps unsurprising that numerous studies have shown it can benefit our mental health. A 2011 study by researchers from McGill University in Canada found that listening to music increases the amount of dopamine produced in the brain, a mood-enhancing chemical, making it a feasible treatment for depression. And earlier this year, MNT reported on a study published in The Lancet Psychiatry that suggested listening to hip-hop music, particularly that from Kendrick Lamar, may help individuals to understand mental health disorders. But increasingly, researchers are finding that the health benefits of music may go beyond mental health, and as a result, some health experts are calling for music therapy to be more widely incorporated into healthcare settings. In this spotlight, we take a closer look at some of the potential health benefits of music and look at whether, for some conditions, music could be used to improve, or even replace, current treatment strategies. Reducing pain and anxiety. Bob Marley once sang, "One good thing about music, when it hits you feel no pain." According to some studies, this statement may ring true. Earlier this year, MNT reported on a study led by Brunel University in the UK that suggested music may reduce pain and anxiety for patients who have undergone surgery. By analysing 72 randomised controlled trials involving more than 7,000 patients who received surgery, researchers found those who were played music after their procedure reported feeling less pain and anxiety than those who did not listen to music, and they were also less likely to need pain medication. This effect was even stronger for patients who got to choose the music they listened to. Talking to MNT, study leader Dr. Catherine Meads said, "If music was a drug, it would be marketable. Music is a non-invasive, safe, cheap intervention that should be available to everyone undergoing surgery." This study is just one of many hailing music for its effects against pain. In March 2014, researchers from Denmark found music may be beneficial for patients with fibromyalgia, a disorder that causes muscle and joint pain and fatigue. Listening to calm, relaxing, self-chosen music reduced pain and increased functional mobility significantly among 22 patients with fibromyalgia, according to the investigators. But why does music appear to ease pain? While the exact mechanisms remain unclear, many researchers believe one reason is because listening to music triggers the release of opioids in the brain, the body's natural pain relievers. Dr. Daniel Leviton, of McGill University in Canada, and colleagues talk about this theory in a 2013 review, citing research that found people experienced less pleasure from listening to their favorite song when given naltrexone, a drug that blocks opioid signals, suggesting music induces the release of opioids to ease pain. An effective stress reliever. When feeling stressed, you may find listening to your favorite music makes you feel better, and there are numerous studies that support this effect. A study reported by MNT last month, for example, found that infants remained calmer for longer when they were played music rather than spoken to, even when speech involved baby talk. The study researchers, including Professor Isabelle Peretz of the Center for Research on Brain, Music and Language at the University of Montreal in Canada, suggested the repetitive pattern of the music the infants listened to reduced distress, possibly by promoting entrainment, the ability of the body's internal rhythms to synchronize with external rhythms, pulses or beats. Enjoyed this video? Feel free to like this video and subscribe to this channel.